Family of the Rockford teenager who was stabbed to death at work is suing his employer. The deadly stabbing happened back on March 24th. Prosecutors say Carter took a knife from a store shelf, walked up behind Jenkins and stabbed him in the back. Carter was arrested at the scene. He pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder and a hate crime yesterday. He's due back in court June 14th. The Jason Jenkins family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Walmart, Brosnan Security, and accused killer Timothy Carter. The suit claims Walmart and Brosnan failed to apprehend Carter prior to the stabbing, failed to have a proper emergency action plan, failed to warn shoppers, and failed to contact police in a timely manner. The family will speak to the press tomorrow in Chicago.
On its face, this thing sounds pretty bad. A kid's, stabbed at work, and his family's bringing this lawsuit. I think the real question is whether or not this was foreseeable. Was Walmart on notice? Did they have any reason to believe that something like this was going to happen? If there was some threat by this guy beforehand or something like that. I don't think that this Walmart probably had any notice or reason to believe or need to create greater security than they do at any other Walmart store. That's probably going to be the big defense in this. Is a kid getting stabbed at work tragic? Of course it is. But is it Walmart's fault? So far, on the limited amount of information I see in this thing, I don't actually think so. Again, facts change everything, and we only have a very, very limited amount of facts in this thing. So, but on its face, it doesn't look very good. Unfortunate and tragic, but the criminal courts are going to handle, the criminal act that happened here. I think, part of what they're trying to do is say that, okay, they didn't, number one, was there a failure to protect? Because if Walmart doesn't have a duty, they don't have liability for it. So you have to kind of create and find some duty that Walmart owes to this kid. And once the stabbing took place, they certainly have a duty to act and to hurry up, to call the authorities, call the police, call an ambulance, and get him help. Again, they don't go into the facts and details of this thing. I don't know how many minutes it was between when the stabbing took place and when the police and emergency services were called. If that was an excessively long period of time, sure, that could have been a main factor in him not surviving. If he could have survived, if they were contacted earlier, sure, absolutely, there'd be liability there. Should the store have a policy in emergencies and things like that? Absolutely, they probably do have one, or they should have had one. But even if they had executed that policy or procedure, would it have saved his life? So again, as you go deeper into this thing, it really does require a lot more facts, and again, in this little limited piece of information is just simply not enough to really give a fair answer on it. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.